Is it 8 o'clock?
Yeah, it's 8.
Huh. All right, roll it. Is my mic working?
Uh-huh. Hang on. Here. Don't start talking yet.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Parlor Talk, episode 15. Tonight we have a insanely amazing guest who has this chick has a huge personality. Sometimes you find her behind the bar slinging drinks. Sometimes you find her in a neurobiology lab in a lab coat. She's just an all-around awesome person. Tonight we're hosting Jen Strong. So she is, I don't know exactly where she's from. She's going to tell us all about it in a few minutes when we get her all logged in here. But we're excited to have Jen featured on today's episode. And we got a couple really dope skits and segments we're going to do with her. One of which is going to be eating hot peppers live on the Parlor Talk. So everyone's excited about that. She's going to talk a little bit about her journey with hot sauce and peppers. So that's going to be funny. Another segment we're going to do with her is we're going to, from a girl's perspective, we're going to read out some creepy DMs. So tips for you guys on how not to DM a girl. And tonight will be a really good example of that. We're going to read them live right out of the DMs. So we're pretty excited about that. We're just trying to get her connected here, or what? Sit tight. We're just working on some IT stuff. We're going to get Jen patched in on the Zoom in just a second. Sit tight.
Ten right now on YouTube. 11 on YouTube. End it real quick.
Sit tight, guys. We're just getting Jen on the not IT piece. But I guess while we're waiting here, I just first want to say thank you on behalf of everyone that's been supporting Parlor Talk, all the episodes, all the great talent, all the great artists, entrepreneurs, and just all around, generally, just the whole team and our immediate network that's been supporting the Parlor Talk. It's just been really fantastic, and we're excited to continue to provide the content while we have the time to do it. Everyone's looking forward to things getting back to a little bit, more normal, and we are right there with you. But while we have the time, we're going to be cranking out the content. So while we're still waiting to get Jen up here on the screen, let me know. Anyone that's logged in right now, if you're on the Facebook or you're on the YouTube stream, drop in the comments, if you guys have feedback or if you want people on here, give us a direction, because we're looking to kind of take it a little bit wider than what we're doing right now. So that's why you see us reaching out to some bartenders. We're reaching out to, not like music is our focus because that's what we love, but we want to provide content to all different types of people. So just anyone that has a personality. I think Peter, we appreciate you just dropping some knowledge in there right now. So Peter says he really wants to see Slav G on the show. So sure we could arrange that. But if you guys are watching right now, logged in on the YouTube while we're getting Jen dialed in here, drop in the comments who do you guys want to see?
What's going on, Jordan?
And we're monitoring the chats on both sides. So if you're on the Facebook or on the YouTube, drop a comment.
Big Jim on the check-in.
We appreciate everyone just being really patient at the moment right now. We're just waiting for Jen to log in, and we're going to get her patched up here. But we're looking to just solicit some feedback, get back, give back to the community that's supporting us. What and who do you guys want to see on here? It's not just DJ focused. It's not just artist focused. We want to continue to just provide all just general around content. Leave us some feedback, drop a comment, let us know what's going on.
Yeah, Peter, we'll bring Brandon back on one of these days, and we will definitely talk to him about the buffet. Mark is asking to get So Weavy on to talk about his music and DJing. Mark, we'll talk about that offline.
Cam is the head of talent, so you can reach out to him, Mark Eiger. We're looking for other ideas. Anyone else want to throw some ideas in the chat? We're watching it. Pumpkin Pete. We want to have Pumpkin Pete on here?
Pumpkin Pete?
Pedialyte Pete?
Principal Pete? He's got a lot of names.
I thought it was Prince Albert Pete. Can someone validate that? While we're still getting set up over here on the IT side, what would be awesome for anyone that's logged in right now would just be look right below the YouTube video and hit that subscribe button. It's on the bottom right. It's big and red in all caps. That's the best way to support us right now. Help us get our subscribership up so you guys know when we're putting out new and fresh content. And that's exactly what would be the most helpful thing for us right now.
Upcoming this weekend, we've got Ledge Fest all day, every day. Longest running festival of all time. Shout out to DJ Cam and Ledge Official for putting that together.
Yep, number one DJ online streaming festival. Proud to be a part of it. A lot of the people on our team are participating. Sit tight. I know we got a bunch of people logged in on the Facebook and on the YouTube. We're just waiting to get Jen logged in here and set up all correctly. So just give us 1 second. But if you guys are logged in, we're watching all the comments. If you're on the Facebook, join us over on the YouTube, youtube.com/ClassKills. That'd be really dope. We're trying to get everyone pushed over to that platform, but we're streaming out to everything. So I know there's a lot of I think we were just talking about this the other day, is like the overwhelming amount of streaming content available right now. It seems like, I don't know if like the people that are logged in right now that are watching feel the same way, but like I go to my Instagram and the first 20 story circles are lives.
Live. Everyone's live all the time.
Everyone's live all the time, so it's like I gotta scroll past that a little bit because I end up popping into a bunch of live people's. Or the funny part is like there'll be people up there that I've never even I didn't know I followed. Right, so I click on this live and now all of a sudden they have one person on their live stream and it's me with this other person that I'm not really that familiar with. Definitely a struggle.
So, Zal, we're getting some questions over here in the chat. Your glasses. We're getting some questions about your glasses. Where did you get these glasses from? Because they are some fire glasses.
Fire glasses. So, great question. They are imported from Italy. They're custom made. The side is porcelain, and this is 24 karat gold. So they're real for everyone that's doubting it here. And I would just say, sometimes you got to just put on a pair of shades and just get into it.
Don't knock the haters.
It's part of the brand now. No turning back. It wouldn't be Parlor talk without Parlor glasses.
Those are Parlor glasses, that's for sure. I think I need a top hat over here. Uh-oh, Jen's in the waiting room.
Here we go. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi.
All right, we're going live in
Can you
just
hear
yeah. We're
Yeah,
going.
yeah, they could hear you. I'm just pulling you up on the screen here so everyone can see you. What's up, Jennifer?
Welcome to the
Nothing.
wonderful world.
Just having a cocktail.
Oh, fantastic! Cheers to that. We have our White Claws here. Cheers to everyone that's on the live stream right now. If you're watching with us, take a sip.
Cheers. You have to do a shot right now.
Do a shot
You
with
can do
us right now.
you
Let's
can
go.
do a tequila shot for me, okay?
I have a wine shot. I'll do that.
Perfect, Jen. So we were just kind of shooting it up, waiting for you to get on here. But so we were saying, Jen Strong. You might find her behind the bar. You might find her in a doctor's coat studying biology and neurology. It's pretty awesome that you share a lot of really cool stuff on your story. But how we wanted to kick it off is tell us about your bartending journey. How did you start? Where did you get your first bartending gig? And then how did that lead you to where you are today?
So I was actually not even 21. I was 18 or 19. And we used to go out in Morristown a lot with like fake IDs. And then we kind of befriended the owner of Dark Horse. And he didn't know that we weren't 21. Shut up. He didn't know we were 21, so he offered us a bartending job. So we started bartending there, and like I had never been behind a bar before. And he just told us, show up at Friday at 10 p.m. and you'll just figure it out. So I show up Friday 10 p.m. The bar slammed. They did like dollar beers all summer. So it was like wall to wall in there. And I walk behind the bar, no idea what I'm doing, no idea how to pour a draft beer, and I just had to freaking wing it.
That's awesome. And how long ago was that?
Like 10 years ago.
Oh my God. So you started at Iron Bar. That's in Morristown.
No, it's Dark Horse.
Oh, Dark Horse, Dark Horse.
It's laundromat now. But this is before Iron Bar was open.
That's crazy. That's a long time ago. So you did the Morristown thing for a little bit, and then how did you tell us about your DJ stint, because that's where people can find you primarily now, right?
Yeah, so I started off in Morristown, and then I worked at like a couple dive bars by me, like college bars that were like super rowdy. And through there, I networked and got into Hoboken. And then I was working at a club in West Orange, and DJs threw like a spring fling there. And so when they were doing their spring fling, I guess they scouted me and like kind of offered me a job through that. And I had no idea what I was getting into because I had only been there like once before that.
Which is
like,
crazy.
I had no idea what I was getting into with that.
Yeah, and we have some video we'll share later of what you definitely did get yourself into, because that is that's some crazy stuff. And for any of the people who haven't experienced DJs yet, this is definitely something to experience.
Yeah, for those
It's
of
a
the people.
different world, definitely.
And you hold down the West Bar primarily, right? That's like your territory down there, right?
Yeah.
What
I
shifts?
started off at actually the main bar my first year, but I switched over like halfway through, and I've been at like ever since.
And was it like one shift? Like, was there just like a point where you, Slim, and Nico were together, and that just kind of worked really well? Like, because now.
So I started my first year at DJs was 2013. So I started 2013. I think Steve started 2014, and then Nico started I think 2015. But Nico was at the back bar originally.
Right.
And Steve was happy hour. So I don't think we all got together until like 2015, 2016.
And now it's just legendary. I mean,
it's just chaos.
I mean,
like
I think you've made it when people start making memes about your bar with your faces on it, right?
Oh, it's hilarious. I love it. People make like t-shirts, they make hats, they make everything.
Yeah, so like for those of you who are watching who don't know anything about DJs, there's already a cult following in general when it comes to DJs in Belmar, New Jersey. And then there is an even deeper cult that is dedicated to Jen's bar, where these other two bartenders that we're talking about work, and we call that the West Bar, and that is a sub-cult.
Sub-cult,
And those are the true...
It's like the diehards.
Yeah, they are diehard. You could always find them there. And they are just always partying and doing the craziest shit. And
Dude, they put more hours in than me.
yeah, I've seen them there. They're there. We're like dragging them out at the end of the night.
No, that's amazing. And I'm sure a lot of people that are tuned in right now, they definitely know what we're talking about. But this is DJs in Belmar, Summer Place. They're open generally a couple weeks before Memorial Day and a couple weeks after Memorial Day. and it's a big sprint. I would say just all summer, like feels like 7 days.
Nonstop sprint.
Feels like 7 days a week, right? And you're just grinding it out. But that's amazing, and you particularly have made a crazy name for yourself. I mean, I tell you, and Chris will tell you this: is anyone that's waking up checking their story, Monday morning, it's West Bar, Jen Strong, West Bar, Shoe Grail, West Bar.
It's two things. It's buffet, I hear a lot, and then let's go do shoe grails with Jen. Two top things I hear all summer long.
I've never done a shoe grill. Ever.
I hope you don't ever have to. That's horrible.
I just pour them.
No, it's fantastic, and I think you've done a really good job, like branding yourself related to that, because and everyone knows this, like a guy like a DQ's got the DQ brand, and Jen Strong's got the Jen Strong brand, and people go there they go there for you, right?
Like tequila, it just kind of happened.
Right, and everyone else loves tequila, so it's like pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
No,
we do a lot of shots of tequila.
So if you had to describe a grail to someone that has no idea what a grail is, what would you just describe it to someone that's never been to DJs?
Like a fruity mind racer. So they were actually, the way that they were invented was that you're not allowed to drink at DJs. So way before I even started, what they would do was they would make each other like mind racers and then just like chug them super quick because you weren't supposed to be drinking.
Right.
So it kind of was like a staff thing. And then they manifested like over the years, certain like special customers would know what they are and order them. And then now they've just like completely exploded. Like I get people ordering them at Green Rock. I get people ordering them in Morristown, all over. So it's like they just completely blown up.
And then tell me about, so you took the Grail thing, right? You took the Grail thing at DJs, and then you're known for the Cheetos and like putting like the gummy worms in there. Like, so was that like, yeah, see? You're ready to go.
Oh, that's a lot of peppers. How many peppers do you have there?
I don't know. It's a lot of habaneros, some jalapenos, and then we have like 5 long hots.
And you've put these in drinks too before, right?
What happened?
And you've put these peppers in drinks too before.
Yeah, so like people will bring peppers, people will bring bottles of hot sauce, people will bring Doritos, Cheetos, everything, and then they'll bring gummies. So then we just throw them in the drinks and kind of just escalates.
Escalate is a fantastic word. All right, so we just did a lot of talking about this infamous West Bar. I think Chris has got some footage here we're going to roll. So I'm going to put a couple caveats out there for the people watching who haven't been there. This is raw, uncut footage from DJ's West Bar. This is exclusive shit right off Jen's phone.
Can we get a siren? I feel like we need a siren.
No. I need the train horn in here. I will tell you that the sound potentially could be pretty loud. So if your phone's turned up or something's turned up loud, there's a lot of good music in the background. So
I'll lower the volume a little bit. It's gonna be loud. I got it. We're good.
All right, here we go. So this is exclusive footage right from West Bar at DJ's in Belmar. Jen is in a bunch of these clips.
Here we go.
Sit down, Jen.
That makes it so good. Oh my god. That's the peak of my
Oh my god.
We have the laptop behind me, so like we're watching it, but it's a little lagged, and we're all dying.
Yeah, it's a little delayed going out to the feeds. We're experiencing things about 20, 30 seconds here before they actually happen on
That's
the
awesome.
YouTube. But yeah, there's some crazy shit going on there. So what was with the Einstein guy with the blue?
Grenadine on his face.
The blue carousel. So he always comes in. Honestly, he's a really nice guy. I have his phone number. We're friends on Facebook. He's actually in a rap music video. He showed it to me. He wouldn't send it to me, so I don't have a copy. But it's like
Probably so we didn't put it all over the internet.
yeah, it's him in bed in like lingerie with these two like voluptuous black girls burning candles. It's
Okay.
super raunchy. But he's actually a scientist. He's a smart guy, and like I feel like people get the wrong impression of him.
Yeah.
But he's just there, and he's just like he's always down for a good time. He's just trying to dance and like do shots and party. So
I want to dive into the Einstein conversation, but there's just some absolutely off the wall shit in that video that I have to ask you about. So what year was your first shoe grail? Because obviously they're not your shoes. Someone took their shoe off. So
that started before me. That was so I'm pretty sure it was a Jay Davino thing.
Okay.
Who I first worked with at West Bar.
right.
One of his customers, Smackalitis, which is his nickname, he would just take his shoe off and just start doing shoe grills all the time. And so one day, Jay just comes up to me. He's like, dude, look at this. So I run over, and I see this kid doing a freaking mind racer out of his shoe. And I'm like, what the fuck did I sign up for? Like, where am I? And then once, like, one person saw it, it just, like, started spiraling and spiraling. And then, like, once one person would do it, someone would be like, I'm going to do 2 shoe grails. I'm going to do a wallet grail. I'm going to do a hat grail, tampon grails, baby bird shots. It just got super weird.
Yeah. Baby bird shot's not my favorite thing. That was definitely cringeworthy, but I would say that is the most interesting one in there. Next to
It's
someone.
so bad.
Next
Dude,
to
he paid for that tampon with his own money.
That's who let him in the ladies' room.
I don't know. He probably bribed them a hefty amount to be like, yo, let me get a tampon.
That's like that's unbelievable. Yeah. So
Yeah, those are definitely like fetishes you need to keep out of the club.
out of the club.
Yeah.
Well,
tampon girl. Not good.
I will tell you that you definitely bring a level of bartending entertainment that I haven't seen anywhere but West Bar on a Sunday at 9 o'clock or anytime. I believe that there's
Like at 7 p.m., people are just blacked out.
right.
getting
It doesn't matter. It's like it's kind of like a casino, right? All the windows are shut. There's no clocks. There's no windows. You can't see anything. You don't know what time it is. You know, you just happen to know everyone that's there. Everywhere, every time you turn left or right, you know
Calling
someone.
is always playing.
Calling is
Like,
always
10
playing.
times a night.
You know, and the rest is history. But you've definitely made a killer name for yourself there, and we're just glad to be friends. And we know that you bring like a different energy that people are just like, we're just going right to Jen's bar, and that's it. Like, so that's
Aw.
dope.
I feel like Sunday nights are our thing. We just have like a little community.
It's perfect.
Sundays are the best.
Sundays are the best for sure.
So speaking of shoe grills, I have my dad here, and he's gonna do a shoe grill.
Oh, live.
Are you gonna pour it?
Oh, where's Dad? What's Dad's name?
Jim.
Jim.
Yo,
Hey.
guys,
Hey,
What's up, Jim?
Tony.
Jim. What's up, Tony?
he's roping me in here. I don't know.
Okay, so a couple friends of mine sent me their new product. It's called the Long Drink.
Okay.
So he's gonna do a shoe grill of it. It's like a spiked seltzer type thing. You could look it up on Instagram or online. But so he's gonna do a little shoe grill of it, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, maybe we'll kick White Claw out and
Hey,
get some long.
yeah, here we go.
If you could help us out.
Okay, hold on. I gotta prep this.
All right, so
How you doing, guys? What's up?
What's up, Jim?
Jim, you look great, man.
We're hanging in there.
I can't believe
Yeah,
you
she's
got roped
roping me
into
in
this.
again.
You excited for your first shoe grill?
I don't know if I can handle it or not. I don't know what it is.
All right, well,
It's
smile,
all new to me. I've never even seen one done before.
smile, because you're live on 10 platforms for a bunch of people across
Not
the
a
internet.
problem. I'm always smiling.
Ready to get internet famous?
I think I already am.
Somewhere. Okay, so I guess how
So-
would we flip this?
Someone get Barstool on the line.
The camera. All right. Yo.
What's up, Tony Gia?
I'm gonna be the cameraman for this one.
Hi,
All right,
Tony.
So I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to actually do this. Let me see if I can flip it around.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Tony, you're hired.
All
I
All
love
right.
it.
We got a chant on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go, 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 go.
Go. Oh, wow. Just keep topping it off.
Big Jim live on Parlor Talk doing a Louboutin shoe grail. Unbelievable. Go, Jim, go. Go, Jim, go.
Is that a
Nice
Mickey?
work, dude.
Is that a Mickey Mouse straw?
I don't know. Crazy straw.
Some kind of straw.
Too bad I didn't have my hat from the old days. I had the 2 beer hat.
Oh my god.
Inside Jen Strong's
All
bunker.
right, Tony's turn.
Yeah, you're up next. Oh no! I made a mess on the floor. Whoops.
It's okay. Shout out to Jim. Shout out to Jen. Live shoe grail. And shout out to Long Drink. Right? Hold it up one more time. Show the
Yes.
people this thing. Shout them out. What's up, Long Drink?
Long
What's up,
drink.
Long Drink?
Live on Parlor
Long
Talk, baby.
Drink on Instagram. You can find them and order some product.
Very cool. And we'll make sure for everyone that's interested in checking out Long Drink, we're going to put all the information in the bottom in the description of the Parlor Talk episode on YouTube. So, all right. So let's move the segment here. I want to move to talking about the selection of peppers here.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay. So before we get into this, talk to us about like your journey with hot sauce. Were you always a hot sauce fanatic? Did it start in middle school and high school? Tell me about it.
Yeah, so I started cooking when I was 12 because I've always been like a really stubborn person where like I want what I want. So like my mom and family don't like spicy food. They don't like cook with a lot of spice. So once I learned that I could cook my own food, I just would start like upping the ante. Like I would just dump red pepper flakes and everything that I could.
Yep.
I would order crazy hot sauces. And then so from eating spicy food all my life like that, I just kind of built up a tolerance. Like my tolerance is terrible now because I haven't been really eating anything spicy lately. But there was a point where I was just unfazed. Like I could eat ghost chili. I ate Carolina Reapers at the Hot Sauce Expo and it didn't faze me.
That's amazing.
It's just like it's a tolerance thing. It's like someone that drinks on a regular basis versus someone that doesn't. Like for me, just eating spicy food, I have a high tolerance for it, so I can do kind of freaky stuff.
Yeah, like in the last 18 days, I've gone from like 2 White Claws a day to 20. So like,
I actually haven't drank in 2 weeks, so
Oh, wow.
I'll probably get a little tipsy tonight.
Good. You deserve a glass of wine. That's like the same way. So like when we go out to eat and like when we cook, they tell me don't season anything because I always make it way too hot because my tolerance is super high and everyone else.
You
is
don't
like,
even know, right?
Right.
Like you're unaware of how spicy things are.
Right. We go to like this Indian place that's by my house, and Indian Thai food's super hot, and I'm like, I have to tell them on the phone, I'm like, I want it native hot, super super spicy.
They're hesitant to do it.
Right, because they're like, oh, you're gonna ruin your food. I'm like, lady, listen, you don't understand.
Fuck me up, fam.
That's it, right? Oh my God. Okay, so tell us about what you got on the plate here. Show us the different varieties real quick.
Okay, so the most visually appealing right here is the long hots, but they're not too spicy. They'd probably be spicy to someone that doesn't eat spicy food, but they're more just really pretty.
How
And
would
then
you?
we have-
Can you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 in hotness?
For me, like a 1 or 2, but like for other people, maybe like a 5.
that's like Jen's black pepper.
Yeah, it's like a bell pepper for me.
Yeah.
And then we have your run-of-the-mill jalapeno.
Yeah, that's like an 8 for me.
Really?
Yeah, I can't do that.
I eat them for breakfast sometimes. Like if I wake up and my stomach's a little unsettled, I'll just have like a couple of fresh jalapenos.
Wait, so you'll
Chomp on them.
you'll settle your stomach with
With a
peppers. That is something I've
Okay.
never heard before.
All right, keep going. Keep going.
Some people like ginger ale. I like jalapenos.
Fair.
Like, let me-
It's fair. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, I'm in.
And then we have some habaneros. We couldn't find anything spicier because of COVID. Sometimes they'll have a couple of spicier ones or different varieties, but it was kind of limited, so we're making do with what we have.
Now, do you find that? Have you had chilies that are hotter than pepper? Like for example, like Thai chilies or like the little.
Oh, yeah. So the hottest I've had is the Carolina Reaper, which is hotter than the ghost chili.
Hotter.
I think there's a couple more now that are actually hotter, like the hottest chili in the world. I couldn't even tell you because they're always like crossbreeding them to come up with something spicier. But the Carolina Reaper is still pretty spicy, and I think I ate like 3 or 4 of them at the Hot Sauce Expo.
Which is like crazy. And what is the there's a scale. Like they use a
Scoville scale. Yeah, the Scoville unit.
Scoville unit.
I've also though had pure capsaicin extract. So like when I managed Iron Bar, I made up a wing sauce list. Like I'd make my own wing sauces for the bar.
Yeah.
And so I ordered pure capsaicin extract to put in. Like I made a sauce called Tiger's Blood. Shout out Mike Tyson fan. But that was the hottest one, so I used pure capsaicin in it. So I decided to try it, and it was just pretty fucking hot, just pure capsaicin.
All right,
so
Jen Strong, the expert in hot peppers here. So why don't you eat them from least hottest to hottest?
Okay. Do you want me to eat like how many do you want me to eat?
As many as Tony is willing to eat live.
Okay. Yeah.
So put him on the camera, and why don't you prop the phone up so we can see both of your faces?
Well,
Me into this.
My dad's gonna film it.
Hey man, people do crazy shit on TV.
Hey, listen, I'm willing to do a little bit, not a lot of it.
Whoever starts crying first loses.
Oh, that's definitely me. She can handle a lot. She handled 2 Carolina Reapers. Do you understand what that is?
Yeah. No, I get it. I'm excited for this. She was hyping you up all day, man.
Yeah, so no, I'm definitely a pepper fan. I love spicy food, but I can't keep up with her. She's definitely the OG, right?
This is gonna be fun.
All right, here we go. First pepper.
All right.
So fold it like that. Look at you.
Or is there a way to spin it around?
Yeah, there is. All right. We can hold it, or we can do it like that.
Okay.
So it's either one.
Oh,
That guy.
technology.
Yeah, see that?
Sweet. Okay.
You brought the nerd for a reason, right?
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jen Strong with Tony Gia. They're going to eat hot peppers. And we're back.
Sorry, I lost my charger for a second. Wait, how do I phone it? I feel like the old grandma that doesn't know how to work a telephone.
Hold on. Let me see.
Oh, got you.
That guy.
Okay,
all right.
okay. Will you just hold this? Further?
You guys got to be in the picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad.
Shout out to Jim.
Shout out to Jimbo.
How you doing, guys?
I'm doing
What's up,
bites.
Jim?
I'm not doing whole. This is really awkward for me. I hope you know that. I just want to clarify for everybody watching this. This is going to be the most awkward thing that
So
I've
this
ever
will be
done.
the least spicy.
Yeah.
Cheers. Salute. Thanks.
All right, pepper number 1. That was a long hot, right?
Long hot. Do you want us to finish this? Or
No. One bite each.
Doing bites. All right. You can finish it if you want to. Listen. I'm not as advanced as she is.
Here, I'll give you a little baby.
One bite. All right, what's this one? Introduce it, Jen. Introduce it.
We're going to do a jalapeno next. Just raw jalapeno. He's included. What up?
All right,
bite.
3, 2, 1, go.
Everyone knows the rules.
And this is like potato chips to you, right, Jen?
Yeah, it's like nothing.
So for me, I'm getting a little heat out of it. For her, it's not so bad. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like she takes it like no big deal
Okay.
in the wine glass.
Oh yeah. Well, we just were in Florida, and we were cooking with a bunch of jalapenos and stuff to make guac. So we were drinking red wine. So I started slicing jalapenos and just putting it in the wine, and then we ended up pouring like a habanero hot sauce in the wine too.
So Jen's out of her mind, right? And she decides to come out and like, hey, I'm gonna take a couple slices of this and sprinkles in and like salt phases them into the wine, right? And then all of a sudden there's habanero hot sauce going into the wine glass. So I'm like, you are.
Too much.
All
All
right.
right. So should we do another jalapeno, or do you want to do a habanero?
I want to skip to the habanero. I want to get to.
I want to see Tony's face
Yeah, I
when
want
he
to
eats
see
this.
Tony cry.
So
Let's go.
this is a habanero, which is one of my favorite peppers. I've never had it raw. I had sausage, which is my favorite one, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see this.
We were gonna grill them, but then we ran out of time.
All right, here we go.
Well, good
Let's
thing it's
go.
recording.
The flavor so
That is
much
good.
on it, right? They're like smoky out.
This is one of my favorite peppers ever.
All right, so finish it if you like it that much.
Okay. I'm not going seed.
You shouldn't go to. Really fucked up.
All right, so for everyone that's watching, these people are eating live habanero peppers. If you get a chance at your local food store, go check them out because it says don't pick them up without gloves on. These people are eating. And Jen's going for her second. Is that what I see here?
Yeah.
Definitely wash your hands thoroughly with soap before going to the bathroom.
And now,
I've heard horror stories about that.
It is
Right.
horrible.
also don't forget long drinks to wash them down with.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Yo, we appreciate that. This is a cool segment,
Get it
guys.
ready.
Cheers.
We're out here representing today.
All right, Tony, I don't see tears yet. Ready? Go for two.
I give you guys credit though.
Keep going.
This
Not
is
bad,
like
right? a little bit of sweat, but it is hot in here. And plus, I got all this.
We're
So,
supposed to go
not bad.
shooting today.
Yeah,
We're
that
gonna
works
shoot
out.
guns, but
all right. Digital round of applause. Everyone at your home, please put your hands together because I can't believe this guy just ate 2 habaneros on like live TV. Oh, unbelievable! Shout out to Tony Gia. Shout out Jen Strong. There you go. Little education for those of you that were interested in hot peppers.
That's what you
And
eat this whole thing, man.
Huh?
Dad, you eat one.
Not me.
Jen, do you
Okay,
have
I'm back.
Jen, do you have a juicer? I think you should juice them and put them into a grill.
Ooh.
don't hang out with
Well,
Chris
one
Lee.
time, someone brought I think it was bell peppers, but we were doing bell pepper grills because I think it was Sal. Sal didn't know that bell peppers aren't spicy, so he bought me like 6 bell peppers to West Bar. We took the tops off and we were doing bell pepper grills.
Oh my God.
That I can say.
That's classic.
That was a fun time.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Oh man, that's great.
There you go. A little
What's
little
it again?
The
little
long drink.
The long drink.
Jim's favorite drink, long drink. What is it? A beer? What is it? A seltzer?
What happened?
What is it? A seltzer? A beer?
Yeah, so
Oh, gin.
unique taste of natural grapefruit and juniper berry flavors with gin in a seltzer.
So it's a gin-based seltzer.
Yeah, so it's like a fancy seltzer. You know,
So-
we fancy out here.
So Jen, since you're
Yeah.
friends with them, I suggest you propose a habanero model for them.
Long drink,
Ooh,
habanero.
Spicy long drink. I like that.
Yeah, the spicy.
We could probably craft like a habanero long drink margarita.
Yeah, or like a habanero Bloody Mary.
Ooh, I had a sake Bloody Mary recently. It was actually really awesome. Yeah. It was a spicy cracked pepper sake margarita.
That sounds delicious. I actually have some sake here. I might need that recipe.
Uh-oh, we're getting the sake out tonight.
Uh-oh.
Sake bombs.
It's sake night.
I don't like the bomb part. I'd rather just do sake.
Yeah, so whenever I see pictures from like 2013, it just smells like Fireball and cherry bombs.
Wait, I miss the fireball days. That made my life so much easier.
No. I know that, and then like there's always that one old head that buys everyone cherry bombs instead of green teas, and I get so fucking mad because I'm like I can't do
Because
the
your
Red Bull.
heart is racing.
Well, I can't do the Red Bull just
The
fucks
Red
me
Bull
up.
is just not.
Yeah, especially the DJ's Red Bull. That stuff is crack.
Yeah, it's like it's like liquid sugar with neon green. in
I'm
it.
pretty sure the brand is called Liquid Lightning.
Perfect. I need some liquid
I,
lightning.
I
Give me
definitely
that.
don't want any of that.
Tastes like main bar. Okay, so let's. How you doing? Good? Feeling good on with your long drink? All right. So I know we had
Feeling it.
talked about briefly about what not to DM girls.
Ooh, yeah.
So
Um,
do you have any examples? I know we were going to talk about this.
yeah, but my dad's here. Hold on, Dad, go in the other room. Dad, go in the other room.
All right. So here's the segment. All right. So here's the segment. All right. Here's the segment. So Jen is obviously wildly popular. You can follow her. Instagram is on the screen below her face right there. You can see what she's all about. And I think in our culture right now, I think people, I would say men in particular, have this, kind of, no filter, kind of jump in the DMs type mentality where they're just like, oh, let me just randomly send girls that are obviously Jen, good looking, pretty looking girl, just all these random, obscene, grotesque, inappropriate type, messages. And sometimes it's more than one,
See,
right?
I don't really get inappropriate ones. I just get weird ones.
Just
Like,
weird, just
Yeah.
just effing weirdos. So we thought it would be like pretty freaking funny for on live if you want to just pull up a couple of them maybe, or if you have any you want to share around just tips 101 on how not to DM Jen and get read
So
out loud.
my favorite one right now, I can't read it live because he deleted it. So there's this setting on Instagram where if you send a message, you can hit unsend and it deletes it so the other person can't see it anymore.
It's bullshit.
So
Yeah.
the one day I go on and this kid left me like 4 comments on my pictures, like check your DMs, because they get filtered. Like I get so many that there's like 3 different inboxes.
Right.
So I had to check the filtered inbox, and I looked, and this kid DM'd me, and he's like, "Hey, honey, like, do you want me to spoil you? $10,000 a week, something like that." And I just like ignored him. I'm like, "What a fucking tool! Like, get the hell out of here." So then he keeps on going for like a full week, and wine. So finally, I'm just like, "What the hell is wrong with this kid?" And I checked the message again, and he's like, "What? You don't want to make $10,000 a week?" And so out of my curiosity, I'm like, what does this entail? Like, like, why are you messaging me?
Right.
And so he goes, you have to download a camera app or whatever. And I'm like, hell no, definitely not happening. Like, there's 0 shot in hell. Like, fuck off. So I just stopped answering. And then, so the next DM he sent me was like, oh, like, do you have any toys? And the first thing in my head was like, yeah, like, I got a fucking Tamagotchi from 2004. But that's like, like, not what you probably meant. Oh, yeah, I got toys, but like, not the
There
gun
you go.
want. Like weirdos like that.
So did he keep going?
Yeah, so he kept going for a little bit because I didn't answer that. I was just like in my head, like, what a fucking nerd. So then he deleted his messages, and then like 2 days later, I got another one like, hey Jen, do you need money? Like, I'm willing to send you money. And I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, I have a job, I'm in school.
Right.
Don't need your weirdo money. Like, keep it with your weird, probably foot fetishes and stuff. Sup, Dad?
No, that's real. That's real deal. Whether it's you or other girls I hear about, like people just have no filter.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. So okay, don't ask.
My favorite of all time. He's probably watching. He's super sweet. He's very nice. He's been messaging me since 2007 or 2006.
Okay.
So that's a long time. What is that, like 14 years? No,
way too long.
14 years.
Oh my god.
It started like Facebook, MySpace, I think.
MySpace.
Anyway, so-
Oh
Yeah,
my
that was
god.
probably MySpace.
Yeah, it just like trickled down. But he still messaged. He messaged me this week. He works for a candy company, so he was trying to offer me free candy, like the most stereotypical, like bait line ever. Like, hey, do you want some free candy?
So I have a really, really funny story similar to this, like long-term stalker type situation. So one of the places that I work at, big Jersey Shore nightclub, and one of the bartenders there, who we're not going to name, but she has a known like follower, right? Not like, I mean, it is creepy right? Because this person won't leave her alone. She is in a relationship and has a family and a life and all other stuff. But
Like that stops anyone.
right, like that stops anyone. So I remember this was like the night before kind of the pandemic stuff started and everything kind of like was closing. But basically he showed up with a bouquet of flowers and was waiting at this person's bar for them. At like doors opened like right at 9:30. That person was there like 9:35, right? And waited there all night. And I guess the shifts got switched, right? So she was on a different shift, and so everyone's like, all the staff is talking about like, why is there a guy waiting at this bar with a bouquet of flowers? But I guess like I mean, but he's been asked to leave like multiple times. Like I would say like over the course of 3 or 4 years, has been constantly asked to leave.
Persistence.
Which is like crazy. All right, so let's go back to like some other crazy stories you have, because I'm sure, like you said, you get so many DMs and they're probably wacky as fuck.
Yeah, he is definitely my favorite. So honestly, like, I don't read a lot of them. Like, when they come in though, I feel like when you read them, it's like kind of awkward. You feel obligated to respond. So like once I see someone like it kind of looks like they're gonna be sketchy, I just try not to.
Just by the
read
picture.
It, but
All right, so that's another tip. Everyone that's listening, that's another tip. Don't have a sketchy default preview picture.
Yeah, like put
well,
a
no,
puppy
just
on
like if
your
I don't
picture.
know
Come
you.
on.
Okay, so I got one.
And Jen, if you don't hit accept, they won't know you read it.
No, like, yeah, I guess you're right, but like they're long. I usually get pretty long ones. Like I have one.
paragraphs.
Okay, I'm drunk. I'm drunk at 7 a.m. because I'm a dumbass and like one of your head cyber stalkers. I thank you for dealing with me and putting up with me. I know it's like, what the fuck?
I am your head
fuck is
cyber
this guy?
stalker. Can you tell him
I'm
to
thankful
control
for
the
you
others?
putting up with me. It's rare that anyone else would. And like, thanks, Jen. You're an awesome woman from our experiences together. Never talked to him. I really do hope we can talk together one day. I have a lot of totally useless knowledge that I can put to use. Like, I just want to be your friend, Jen, because I'm a lonely soul in a fishbowl and whatever else Pink Floyd said. And whatever. Thanks, Jen, for dealing with me. If I ever go to a bar you're attending at, I'll tip you a shitload because you deserve it and you're awesome and your boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, is so fucking lucky to have you. You're the shit and we'll be forever. Captain and Coke for the win.
So this guy's like hyping you up.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
he's awesome. But then he goes, hey, no idea if you'd be interested, but I have a 20% off friends and family coupon for Kohl's next week. If you want one, I can mail it or give it to you.
Jen,
I'm looking at this and it's fucking real. I just want to chime in and let you know, like, I just saw it.
Oh, I
and
believe
it's
it.
just like, oh my, like, the text is the whole screen. And anyway, back to your scheduled programming.
no,
Sorry to interrupt. Thanks so much. Love you
I'm
guys.
cringing over here. I'm cringing over here. Jen, we have an ask from one of someone that's on the chats right now watching live, a female.
Okay.
Shout out to Brianna. She wants to know what's like the craziest DJ's moment, customer interaction. Like, have any of these people actually like come into the bar? Like,
Well, I feel like, I mean, I love most of the customers overall, but I definitely get some weird, creepy ones. Like where I try not to kick people out ever, just because like they're there for a good time and they're being, like, they're just drunk and having fun. Like, it's not their fault. But it's like, for instance, I think it was last May or June, this guy came in. And sorry, my phone battery is low. He just kept on tipping me $100 bills. It get to be like hundreds of dollars, but I just didn't want his money because I didn't want to have to talk to him. Like, I didn't want the obligation to have to talk to him.
right.
And he wasn't ordering drinks, wasn't talking to anyone, was just staring at me the whole time. Like, grabbed me, started drooling on my hand, and I was like, like, this is not what I signed up for.
Oh boy.
That's like,
But like, I've
that's
had
real
people
deal.
wait outside the bar for me, like weird stuff where like like I'm single, so if someone wants to flirt with me, go for it. Like,
Right.
shoot your shot.
Do it.
But it crosses a line where you could tell I'm uncomfortable and you still are like
Right,
there.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, you could tell if a girl doesn't want to talk to you and like she's avoiding you. Like,
Yeah,
I'm literally
some
cleaning
of
the
them
bar for 20 minutes in one area just so I don't have to make eye contact with you.
Right. Some of them can. Yeah. Big tip out to everyone there. Take the hints. If she's into you, she's going to talk to you. If she's not into you, she's probably going to keep skipping over you and getting drinks for
But
free.
I'm also super awkward, so I might like someone and just be super weird.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general because I think we all have friends that are just girls and we'll be hanging out and like nothing like ruins the vibe more than like a guy that's just being like really super creepy. So
The lurkers.
lurk. What a
They
word.
lurk.
Yeah,
They
don't.
lurk so hard.
You gotta like be with other people, like with a friend. You can't just like go to the bar and expect to hang out with the bartender all night.
That happens a lot, but it's
Yeah.
fine. Like, some people do it and it's cool. I'm cool with them. But there's some weirdos that'll come with their friends, and then their friends will be off like talking to girls, having fun, and they're just staring at me and like burning a hole in my like just back, and I'm like, this is so weird. Like, I don't know what to do.
No, that's funny, and that's like some good advice. I think just like in general, like, and look, I think everyone's been there. They had a couple too many drinks, and it's time to like get out of there.
Yeah.
I
I think if I shoot you like 5 finger guns, that's like the sign. Like, it's not
see ya
happening.
out of
Under
there.
5 is acceptable because I do a lot of finger guns, but like over 5, that means I'm just uncomfortable.
All right, so give us one more real life DM example, Facebook message example, because some of this shit's just unbelievable.
So there was this guy a while ago. He was just messaging me on Instagram, and you could tell he like paid pretty girls to hang out with him just like from his Instagram feed. So he would just always message me. And then so one night there was a bunch of us at a house party, and we were like, you know what? Let's fuck with this guy. Like, why not? So he was like, I'll send you money to accept my Facebook friend request. So he Venmoed me $600 to accept his
I'm
Facebook
sorry,
friend
how much?
request. $600. So I was like, this dude's fucking so silly.
Wow.
So then next
Was it? Wait, hold
I
up,
was
hold up. I want to talk about it. So was it 300 before and then 300 after the accept, or he just
no,
went
just like sent it.
six
all
six
good
bones
faith.
right in the Venmo?
Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
goodwill. I know you'll accept it. Here's the 600.
Yeah.
Holy
And I was like in my head,
frickin'
I'm
moly.
like, Facebook friend request, like, who uses it besides like moms and like cat people? But anyway, so I accept it, and then I told him flat out, I was like, I'm not interested in you. Like, I'm not looking to date anyone. Like, I want nothing out of this. And he was like, oh, it's totally fine. Like, why don't you just hook me up with some of your pretty friends? And I was like, that I can do. But like in my head, I was like, no one's gonna be into you, dude. But anyway, so then my friend's phone numbers, sold it for $300. We split the money, and then we just never talked to him again.
Hold on. So he,
You sold him a phone number.
was it a real phone number?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we just blocked him. Like we got his text and we're like, block, like bye. And then we had a fucking grand old night.
Damn. God bless.
Yeah, it was a great
That's
time.
like the easiest like $900 you ever made.
Yeah, honestly.
That's hilarious, Jen.
And then so another time, I guess he swung both ways. So like one of my guy friends, we were hanging out, and he was
Yeah.
just like, I finally unblocked him, and then he was like into one of my guy friends and wanted me to hook him up. So at this point, we're just like, we felt creepy about it, so we didn't want to take any more of his money, and we were just like completely messing with him.
Right.
So we started like having him like Venmo us for weird stuff. Like I was like, oh, my guy friend like really likes avocados. Can you Venmo us like $4 for an avocado so he can have an avocado? He would really appreciate
Whoa.
it. He would like send $4. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
people are just out of their minds. You have some fantastic stories, so thank you for sharing with us. We appreciate it. It's just unbelievable stuff.
Jen, can we end on a high note here? What is your what's your favorite crazy story that doesn't involve a creeper?
like bar or like
DJs.
my favorite story involving DJs. I don't know. I have so many. Fuck, I've been there for so long, I guess. One of the funniest ones would probably be like when Will Sparks came, I think in 2006. And so we were trying to show him a good time. So like we were on top of West Bar and like spraying champagne. And then I went to pour him a shot, but I got it all in his eye. So then he started crying and ran down to the basement, and I had to go like apologize to him like formally.
What?
Making him cry on West Bar.
All right, so you're just putting artists out. I have a question. So I remember, I think it was 1 or 2 years ago when James Kennedy was there. Did you work that shift?
Yes. We rode tricycles together.
Was it true
tricycle
that they had to stop the girls from climbing in the DJ booth to get him?
Yeah, they were relentless.
And then he climbed out of the DJ booth and he was like walking on East Bar.
Yes.
Just going crazy, right?
It was so sick. And then we had a mini trike race at the end of the night. Me and him whooped his ass.
Did he actually DJ? How was his music?
I'm at West, so it's so far away. It's hard to
Right.
actually see. But I think he did, and I mean everyone had a good time. It was one of the busiest shifts I've ever worked.
How many napkins did you throw that night?
I don't throw napkins.
That's not
Only
your
gummy
thing.
bears.
Only
No, I don't want to ruin the environment, so I try to use as little plastic and paper as I can.
That's why we use shoes and bags
Yeah.
from.
No plastic. Use your shoe.
Duh.
We should have a Jen's Bring Your Own Cup party.
I love this idea. Actually, yo.
All right, patented right
Down.
now, live on air, patented.
That's
Plan.
hilarious.
Booked it.
All right, so Jen, thank you so much for joining us tonight on the Parlor Talk. We appreciate it on behalf of myself, Chris Lee, the whole team, and shout out to everyone that's logged in right now. Just dropping comments, people getting involved, like a lot of love from the team and the family. Shouting you out on here. We're watching all the socials.
Aw.
So, and
Squad.
and shout out to Tony Gia eating habaneros live.
Yo,
How you feeling over there, Killer?
I'm perfect. I got my glass of wine, and then Jen made.
Wait, hold up. I made some sick ass shit.
like
It's
cheesecake.
Reese's dip, s'mores dip, and cheesecake dip.
All right, you're gonna have to send us the recipe so we can put the link in the bio.
Yeah, I need the
I
recipe.
got it.
Link in bio. You can Venmo Jen $4 for the recipe. That's
All
fantastic.
right. Well, I love you guys, and thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, be safe, and we appreciate it. Talk to you soon, all right?
Toodles.
See ya. All right, so that concludes our episode tonight. We had rock star Jen Strong, and she was on talking some crazy shit. We a lot of stuff we covered in this episode,
What
but
the fuck just happened?
I have no idea. But when it's pretty obvious, like I said, it was an understatement that she's got a huge personality. And thank you so much for supporting us, everyone that's over on the Facebook. Go over to our YouTube, youtube.com/ClassKills. It's at the top of the screen. And please go subscribe. That's the best way to follow up what's going on with our channel and what's going on. And we have some really killer guests coming up, lined up. We're going to stop telling you who's coming up next because it seems to change every day to day. So we appreciate everyone that's following with us.
It's a crazy world we live in right now.
Yeah, it is a really crazy world. Everyone's stuck in their house, but no one can commit to a 1 hour time slot, which is pretty unbelievable. But we're working on it, and our whole team is working to get you guys different people. So we're just what we want to do for the next 2 minutes is anyone that is interested in seeing someone, tag them in the comments. If you're on the Facebook, if you want to see someone on the show, tag them. We're following up. We're watching it. And if you're on the YouTube, just drop it in the chat. If you're interested in seeing anyone on the show, just put it in there. We're all watching. We want to see who you guys are interested in. Brianna wants to know where's DQ. DQ's come up in the next couple days. And everyone, if you guys are interested, we're going to start posting the schedule on our website.
Parlor Talk, it's not up there, but parlortalk.tv.
Parlortalk.tv. That's where we're going to be putting the up schedule and links to all of the previous episodes that you guys can check out.
Also, want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. We did not run the commercials because we did not have a break today. So shout out to Digital Music Pool. Shout out to Grip Tins.
DMP.
We are Class Kills.
We are Class Kills,
Shout
baby.
out to Ledge Official.
Ledge Official.
Coming soon to a department store near you.
Brick and mortar by 2021. We're pretty excited about it. Ledge. That's it. We appreciate it. Wrapping up episode 15. Thank you guys so much. Peace out for myself, DJ Zach, Chris Lead. Everyone, be safe. See you tomorrow night.
Parlortalk.tv.
Boom. Parlortalk.tv. Go check it out. Go subscribe to our channel. It would mean the world to me. Thank you.